All right, today I'm here with Fairfield artist WestSide Tut. He's not just an artist, he's also a studio owner and a producer as well, right?
Yes, for sure.
So how do you maintain all of that, brother? How do you, day to day managing, recording, producing for others and studio time for other artists?
I think first and foremost, I'm always be more heavily on the artist shit. Like that's like my passion for the game. But within being an artist, I found out you have to know how to do everything. You have to know how to do cover art. You have to know how to produce. You have to know how to shoot a video. You have to, and then having the studio on top of it makes everything easier because I could record myself and then I turn it into a business by recording others. So I feel like within knowing how to do everything, I can just run my plays. If I have a cameraman and he's trying to play me on something, it's like, nah, bro, move out the way. I know you can do this. Or same thing when I'm engineering. Like certain engineers that try to like they do this thing where it's like it sounds very good in the studio, and then you get in the car and it sounds like shit. And it's like you can't do that on me because I know what I'm looking at. You feel me? So I feel like just maintaining everything to answer your question is just this shit easy, bro. Just starting with the rap shit, and then you gotta have a good team around you. You gotta have great engineers at your studio. You gotta have just different people to suck your game up from. Like I talked to a lot of producers, a lot of video men, a lot of just everyone in general. So just keeping that going.
For sure. So when did you start Winter Circle Studio?
Shit. I just hit the year mark. I bought it last March. So yeah, we officially on a year anniversary, man.
Did you purchase it from somebody?
Yep. So it used to be the Slaphouse Studios. My man Oos. So he was trying to sell it for like 2 years, I want to say, bro, and move to Vegas. So when he first told me about it, I ain't had a cheese. So like a year later, I'm like, damn, I'm trying to do something with my money. I'm trying to invest in something. I wonder if the studio's still there, but I'm like, he probably sold that motherfucker. He probably gone. And then shit, when I hate him, he still had it and he was still trying to sell it. So I'm like, shit, let's do it.
If you don't mind sharing, what was that initial investment to get the studio released to you from Moose?
This shit was 40,000 basically. And then shit, you still like we put new floors in here. We did couple pieces of equipment. We really ain't do too much. The floors I say would be the biggest change I made. And then we bought a lot of like little different VSTs, little different things like that.
Okay. And that came with all the studio equipment.
Yeah. So basically, he just gave me the keys and was like, "It's yours, bro. I'm out of here."
Okay, so turnkey. It came with some, even some past clients, I would assume, right?
Yes.
Dope. Okay. So let's move on a little bit. So tell me about growing up, bro. You grew up in Fairfield. Where did you grow up in Fairfield?
Yep. So I'm originally from the west side of Fairfield. I got a very legendary family on my mom's side, but due to my mom and dad being split when I was 5, my dad always lived on the east, so I went to all the east schools. I went to Sullivan, I went to Fairfield High. Shit, got expelled, went to Golden Hills. So it's like that's why I think I'm so good around here, because even though I'm from that side of town, I grew up just as much on this side of town. So everybody know me. I got the best of both worlds.
Why do you say your family is famous or legendary? What is it about your family? Is it the ties to the city or?
Yep. So if you know anything about Fairfield and about the West and just the mystique that comes with that. We like the main family over there, Hayes Street. So damn near, I grew up long standing run-ins with the police. Everybody in the house on parole, they kicking in the doors. So not necessarily probably a positive thing, but definitely whole bunch of boys. My auntie has 9 kids. My mom has 5 all boys, and then we got a whole bunch of other cousins. So, and we all grew up in the same house. So it's 20 people in one house. So as you could imagine, it's a lot going on, and everybody know everybody around this city. Everybody knows one of my brothers or cousins for sure.
Dope. That's real dope, bro. So what were some experiences in Fairfield that you had growing up, just over the years, whether it be, interactions with the police or just, confrontations in the street? Is anything like that in Fairfield ever been a problem for you?
Yeah, like I said, I think just being part of the younger crew, I could always see like a screw turn in the police because I don't have that last name. I got my dad's last name. All my family damn near got one of two last names. You feel me? So I got my dad's last name. So when I would have my run-ins and shit, they wouldn't know. But once they put two and two together, like, oh, you Rufus' little brother. Oh, you. It was like a whole different thing. Like I remember as a kid, bro, probably like 11, 12, whatever. I'm I think I'm selling pills at the time. This is like
What kind of pills?
when the thizzes is popping, like the naked ladies and shit.
Naked ladies.
So
Blue Dolphins and
exactly.
Gotcha,
Triple sack shit.
Gotcha.
So boom, we at the little park on fuck is that? Kansas, yeah, we at the park on Kansas by the mall and shit, off the bike trail.
Okay, I think that's on 2nd Street.
Yeah. Second in Kansas or second in Kentucky. Boom, yeah. So boom, we right there, whatever, and we see the police. So I throw my pills in the motherfucking and it's a bush, right? I don't know if it's still there. It's a big ass like bush, right? So I throw my pills in there. They see me, they bust one. Bam, I got on my cousin just died. I got on his shirt. You feel me? So that gives it away. So I got on his shirt. They instantly see the shirt. Oh, you from Hayes Street? Oh, and they can't even find it. They like, we saw you throw something in there. I'm like, I ain't throw nothing in there, bro. I threw some trash in there. So they doing hella shit, bro. And I'm like a little kid. And then I remember another time, bro, where it was, like I said, somebody's always been on parole at that house. It's so many boys, you know what I mean? So growing up in that, the door would get kicked down frequently. And I remember one time they kicked down the door and I was in the back room on the top bunk sleep. And I hear it, right? And I'm probably I'm 9 probably. So I hear all this. So my instincts is telling me, don't get out the bed. You feel me? So boom, they come in the room. I don't say nothing. I got the cover over me. As soon as they like, everybody. So as soon as I get up out the cover, I got guns drawn on me like this. I'm 9 years old, bro. I got guns drawn on me. So it's like, I never forget that. And it was like just shit like that, bro. They used to come in the house, fuck it up, take all the fucking like little petty shit. They used to come and take all the bootlegs out the cover and shit. So now we in the house, all the CDs ain't there, but they done left the covers, tear your house up, rip the couches up, all that type shit, bro. Police be coming in the nigga house, fuck it up, don't find what they're looking for, and leave it fucked up.
Was that the first traumatic experience you had with the police coming to your house?
Nah, when I was about 5, when my parents separated, I had seen my dad in the back of the police car. So that's probably like my first memory. You feel me? It's probably like my first memory and shit, hardest trauma for sure.
Gotcha. So when would you say you started to get into music? Were you in high school? Was it somebody around you making music or?
I always been into this shit. I think I was born with a microphone, bro. I could remember being fucking, since I could remember really, like when there's videos of me can't even spell, bro. I gotta be 3 or 4 rapping, you feel me? Talking about I like my hoes, HWS.
Oh, so it was one of your songs. It wasn't
like
you was rapping.
I'm talking about
bro,
I've been doing this. And then my brother, he not really a rapper, but he would always have me rapping. So that's why I really credit my older brother. Then once I got about probably 13, 10, anybody that came on the block, he just had me like rap battling, like all his friends, shit, I'm roasting these niggas, but I'm rapping, you feel me? So that shit always been there. It ain't nothing I just started doing. It's always been there.
When did you find yourself in the studio for the first time?
I was older, bro. I didn't go to a studio till probably 19 for sure after I had my son. I did a lot of, like I had a home studio and shit, but I didn't go to an actual studio till I was like 19.
Okay, so you said you had the home studio. Are any of those songs currently out that you made back then when you were recording at home?
Probably if you look under Young Tut, because I changed my name to WestSide Tut.
I do remember that.
Yeah, so all that shit was home studio shit. We try to forget about that.
I was just gonna ask, you still claiming that or what?
No, we try to forget about that, but I never take it down. It's part of the story. You know
it's
what
part of the story. Exactly. Okay. So you had the home studio. when you were Young Tut, you were releasing music at that time. At what point did you convert your name to WestSide Tut and start putting out music that you were taking more seriously?
When I started putting out music videos. So, I mean, the music videos was trash, but
Whoa. Okay, hold on. Whoa, I shot some videos for.
No, way before this.
Okay.
So this is like at the same time remember I'm telling you, I ain't really like what y'all would call serious to like 19 as far as getting in the studio, boom, boom. But I've been fucking with the music. So I had the little big 5 camcorder, setting that bitch up on a tripod doing this. And like, I got the old videos, you feel me? Where I'm like 14, 15. And I'm chopping that shit up on the little Windows movie maker and putting it on, putting it on fucking YouTube. So that shit was trash, bro. But it's like, yeah, that's.
So you found yourself, even back then, you were already the type of person who was, you know, trying to see how things worked all the way around, whether it be, you know, the Windows Media Player or just rapping. It sounds like you kind of were trying to figure out how all of this worked.
Yeah, because my dad wasn't with this shit, bro. And it's like, I'm the only rapper from my hood, like as far as serious rappers. So it's like, I had nobody growing up where it's like, oh, little bro rapping, take him to the studio. Like, that's what I try to do at this studio. I see a little 15-year-old, 14-year-old at the store coming from Fairfield High. Come on, bro, I got a studio. Woo. I never had that. So I always had to figure out how to do it myself. I always had a laptop, little bullshit ass microphone, and to elevate, like, okay, we're gonna shoot videos. Cause the lack of money is always a thing with even at this age of artists, you know what I mean? People in their 20s, 30s, it's like, this shit costs a lot. So anything you can learn how to do on your own to kind of negate those costs, even if you sacrifice a little quality, just to get the shit out there. And then once the money starts rolling in, then you start, you feel me, paying for the cameraman, paying for this, paying for that. So to answer your question though, yeah, I always was gonna find out how to do it. If I didn't have the money how to do it, I was gonna find out how to do it myself.
Facts. That's what's up. So I want to go down this list that I put together, and this is just to name a few. So over the years, I have seen with my own 2 eyes and through social media, artists such as that you've worked with, such as Gang Kony, Kony, Armani DePaul, Slimmy B. You got some beats from JuneOnnaBeat, Nefthepharaoh, EBK Young Joc, blasted Lil Yase, and I recently seen you were with Rico the Kid and Young Jr.
Yeah, Young Jr.
So I brought up all of those artists to basically say that, and I'm pretty much hands down on this, that you are, if not the one, but one of the most consistent artists that I have seen come out of Fairfield.
Nah, for sure.
So with that said, what gives you that consistency and, you know, that game plan to want to approach the music like that?
I think because I'm doing it for the love. It's like, if I didn't make $1 off it, I would still do it. And then the accessibility, like I got this studio as well as another location. So I'm always in the studio. And then shit, it's like when you moving and grooving, you meet a lot of people. Like, so most people that meet all the people, they're not rappers though, you know what I mean? So me being a rapper and I'm meeting other rappers, and then I got my shit together. I got the jewelry, I got the music to back it up. I got the studio. So it's like people fuck with me, you feel me? When I meet other rappers, they're like, okay, you a rapper. So it's shit just be falling in my lap, bro. Like shit just be falling in my lap as far as opportunities, just being around, putting a face with a name and showing up, bro. That's the most important thing for an artist. I get my advice to artists. The most important thing is just being on location, bro. There's so many opportunities that happen just being where you're supposed to be.
Do you think if you wouldn't have taken the time to learn to produce, learn the basics of music videos, even to record yourself and actually take the time to rap, do you think these opportunities would fall in your lap as easy?
No, hell no.
Got you. So you prepared in a sense, whether you knew that this would be the outcome or not, that you were basically prepared for it.
For sure. I just was like, there's never gonna be a reason I can't do anything. I got a Sony A6600. I put that bitch on a tripod and shoot my own music video if I need to. Like, you feel me? So it's like, any opportunity that presents itself, I'm able to accept it too. Like, oh, we trying to rap. I got a studio right around the corner. So it's like, it's never, I don't have to wait on anything. I got my beats ready. If I run into somebody, I got a whole pack of beats, bro. You never know who you're gonna meet. So I got open verse songs ready. So it's like, I've always been ready for this. You know what I mean?
So what's up? Let's talk about Fairfield as a city as far as the rap scene goes. What do you think, keeps Fairfield at what it is as far as the rap scene goes? Or what is it lacking?
I don't feel like we lacking nothing. I just feel like nobody has had the ball yet. You know what I mean? It's like we're the last city in the Bay in terms of location. After us, you got Vacaville, Sacramento, all that. And then in terms of being solidified, like, you feel me? Like, we all know San Francisco, we all know Oakland, then you got Vallejo, then you got Richmond, and it's like Fairfield is like the newest of those, you know what I mean? Where it's like we just getting some respect on our name the last 10 years. Like, this shit was Squarefield growing up. So now it's like we're just getting some respect on our names, and there's nobody. I mean, you got Sage, shout out Sage, you got Sage, but he wasn't in the lane that most of us are in. We in the street lane, you feel me? So it's like nobody really made it like that yet. So it's like it's kind of hard to say what we're lacking. I just think don't nobody got their foot through the door. But you got people like me, you got people like Kai and a few other people that's putting their foot through the door, and shit, I'm trying to pull everybody else in.
So it's still early in the game is what you're saying?
Yeah, it's still super early, bro. I like what I see from everybody. It's just shit. We just got to keep going. More collaborations. Keep all this fucking bullshit ass beef out of the music. You feel me? If it's beef, just let it be what it's gonna be when you see people. But from a listener's perspective, they would love to see two people on a song. You know what I mean? But some of that should have never happened because of politics. But I say as much as we can put the politics to the side. If it ain't no death between it, bro, make some music, go on about your day. Y'all ain't got to be best friends, but that's what's going to bring us up, you feel me, is sharing our fan bases.
Do you notice that with other cities outside of California, to be more specific?
Hell yeah, bro. It's like, you see, like, let's just take Atlanta because that's the one people love to use. You see these collaborations come and then nothing else comes out of it. Like, you'll see it. Jeezy fuck with Future on the come up, or Rich Homie Quan. They'll never do any more music together, but they understood that, yeah, this is the bag he's coming up. Let me put the stamp on him because I'm the OG. Let me put the stamp on the new generation, and they might not even like each other like that. Like, they might not vibe, you know what I mean? But it's like, for the city of Atlanta, it's like, I want to hear this shit. I want to hear Lil Baby do a song with Gunna. I want to hear Gucci Mane do a song with Young Thug. I'm a fan of all these people. So they give you what you want to hear, you know what I mean? And they're not afraid to spend their money. That's one thing about Atlanta, is when you get on out here, you think everything is supposed to be free. Like, you think everything is, oh, I'm popping, so E40 should give me a feature. Where in Atlanta, they're like, I'm popping, tell Future I got 10 bands instead of 20 bands, and he gonna do it, you feel me?
Nice. So when it comes to the Bay Area, it's more of a, whether they have the clout or not, people don't want to spend, or the politics that's keeping these artists from collaborating?
I think a lot of the politics go away when the money involved. If motherfucking Jay-Z came out here and said, hey, Mozzie, I want to sign you. CML, I want to sign you. We got $20 million for both of y'all. Nigga, they not finna say, oh, no, it's too real. Like, you know what I mean? So I think it's a bunch of people with a bunch of views, but the money ain't coming, because if you know anything about music, the money comes from shows. You know what I mean? And it's like, there ain't a lot of venues here, and the venues we do have don't hold a lot of people.
When you say here, where are you talking about exactly?
Bay Area in general. It's like, we have clubs, you know what I mean? Like we have little bars and shit, our arenas. Like, we don't have an in between. Like, you either have 100 capacity or you have 100,000 capacity. Like we don't have the 30, 40,000. You feel me? So it's like, I think that's what's going on with us is like when you go to other places, I could book a strip club out and they're gonna give me 10,000 because they're gonna make it. I might be worth 10,000 here, but I can't sell out the Oracle, and you can't make $10,000 off this $500 capacity venue you have. So then it's like you get to a point where it's like I can't do shows because I'm worth more than they trying to give me.
So do you think there being no middle ground as far as location is kind of stopping the process with artists that are at, this level here from being able to do those type of shows?
Yeah, because you can't grow. So it's like if I come up and I done did motherfucking just the same little places, the motherfucking New Parish, all these places, right? And now I'm getting 1 million more views or 10 million more views than what I was getting paid to start there. I need to elevate, right? I need to be doing a bigger venue. There is no bigger venue. So now I get stuck. And now I'm like, damn, I'm not taking the same 5 bands for a show. I'm worth 10. But there's nowhere that it physically makes sense for me to give you 10. I can't make it back. This only houses this many people. You feel me? So then you get stuck.
I don't know, bro. Maybe you just gave yourself an idea. Maybe it should be a winner circle venue.
Nah. Most definitely. And shout out Sean F because he just opened the club out there in Fresno. And I think, with time, everything is going to happen.
Speaking of Sean F, he's what can I say about him? He's a hustler, bro. I respect it. From the videos to, if I'm not mistaken, it was a few years ago. I think he posted like a Sprinter van and he was in Vegas.
Yeah.
And I forget, was it?
He got a company. He got a company where he leased out the party buses and
right,
shit.
It was the party bus. And who do he have on there? What was her name again?
Shit, yeah, a lot of people.
I'm talking about that picture
yeah.
more specifically that he posted. I think it was like his intro to letting people know he was starting it.
I don't know who he had. I want to say Lotto or somebody, but he definitely had.
I think it was like Sweetie.
Sweetie?
Sweetie,
Okay.
yeah. He definitely had like a lot of. I seen a lot of big names on there. I seen Trey Songz on that motherfucker. So.
Oh, that's what's up. Shout out to Sean. Keep going crazy, bro. All right, so let's talk about producing. How long did you? How long ago did you start making beats?
Shit had to be when I was growing too. So probably like 7 years ago, maybe. Like, and then like same shit I was saying earlier. It all started off making beats for myself. So starting that, and then I think my first placement was Neff and Scando. That shit called Glock on Me. I did that beat.
Oh, dope.
I think that was like one of my first placements, like bigger placements, should I say.
What's your method for making beats?
I'm not really like instrument inclined. Like I can't really play the piano and shit. So I basically go in there, find a good melody, whether it's a sample or like I just click all the notes in on FL Studio, and then I always start with the melody first, and then we fill it in with the drums. But I always like, as of recently, I try to hear something first. So I listen to a song I like, and I try to mimic that. Like I put my own twist on it, but I definitely try to copy like the drum pattern or something like that. You feel me? Just to have that little same balance.
Would you say that you have a style that's like, West Coast based, or do you have a style that's kind of just?
Yeah, most definitely. Basically more NorCal based. I could do everything, but I think I more excel at this. So like, you feel me? At this NorCal shit.
What do you think has the wave right now in North Cal when it comes to music, as far as like a city?
Stockton. If we're gonna go by city, Stockton. Them niggas is popping out like little chickens out of eggs, nigga. It's a whole bunch of them niggas, like, you feel me? So Stockton for sure. And then I feel like, I don't know, I feel like everything's Stockton, bro. Sac got some niggas too. I feel like it went away from the Bay, bro. Like, it's like everything else now. Like, you got Stockton, Sac, shit, and then the Bay.
They kind of changed the rap style a little bit. I think everyone's kind of starting to sound like Stockton, if that makes sense.
Yeah, hell yeah. But that's the wave, bro. I feel like everybody was sounding like Mozzie before. Everybody was sounding like I Am Sue before that, making party. So it's like, you feel me? It's whoever has the wave. so little people that get on that when a person gets on, you think you gotta get on just like them. So if I don't sound like Joc, they're not gonna like me. Like, nah, you gotta be the next Joc, have your sound, you feel me? So people can jump on your wave.
You mentioned I Am Sue and EBK Young Joc. What makes those artists, in your opinion, with their sound, to be able to create their own waves that people are basically trying to copy?
Finding your producer. And I feel like in I Am Sue case, he produced his own shit, right? But him or Pilo, I know Pilo was doing this shit, but finding your own producer, because it's like, bro, if we on YouTube, the only person I can sound like is Joc, because that's the only type of beats niggas making. So if I'm not making my own shit, or if I don't have a producer in here with me that's giving me my sound and not their sound, I feel like that's what separates it. Everybody that got on, whether it was Joc, fucking I Am Sue, SOB, just the list goes on, they all had a distinct sound and distinct beats. Like, you feel me?
So the producer plays a...
The producer plays a huge role. Even if you look at mainstream artists, you don't have a DaBaby without a Jetson made another one. You don't have a Gucci Man without a Zaytoven. You don't have a YG without a Mustard. You don't, like, you feel me? It's synonymous. Then when they move on from that producer is when they fall off.
Okay, bro. So let's talk about living out of state and being able to manage the studio from California. I'm sorry, not from California, but remotely. How does that work?
That's the hard part, bro. Because it's like, I got the engineers in place. I got the cameras in place. It ain't. So it runs smoothly, but keeping it together when something breaks, I'm not here to fix it. If they don't take the trash out, I'm not here to come behind and, like, you feel me? We got cleaners, we got things like that, but there's always something. I feel like when you got a business, whatever your business is, there's always going to be something that's breaking down. And if you're not here to do your own maintenance, it kind of just adds up and it makes you frustrated because I don't get to use it. So it seems like every time I answer my phone, it's, oh, headphones broke. The stool is broke. We need new this. We need new, like, you know what I mean? So that's kind of the tough part, just finding somebody that's going to treat your shit how you would treat it, I guess.
Yeah, that's, I think I read that in a book one time, actually. But, you know, it's definitely a good problem to have, you know. Well, those are good problems to have. It's better to be, you know, the owner.
Yeah,
but,
for sure.
So how is it living out there in, which state is it again?
North Dakota.
How do you like North Dakota?
It's cold, bro. Feel like an Eskimo some days. It's been a cool winter this time, though. It ain't been that much snow, but I like it. It's a lot slower. I like it for raising my son. I think when my son gets 18, I might take a reevaluate, might move back, might move somewhere else. But as far as raising my kid, that's the best place I could think of to do it.
What benefits does North Dakota have over, you know, Fairfield?
Like as far as raising a kid, I feel like
being a parent.
Yep, they get a chance to be a kid. Where it's like out here, you could be the best father, I could be the best father, right? But when they leave that house, they leave that house. When they go to school, it's all type of shit going on that you can't shield them from. You know what I mean? Whether that's gangs, whether that's a random fucking shootout could happen. Like anything could happen. You know what I mean? And in North Dakota, it's a lot slower. It's a lot less going on. Not saying, you know, drugs and shit is everywhere, so you still gonna have to deal with that, but it's a lot less I have to worry about, you know what I mean? Where I feel like he gets a chance to be a kid.
Respect. How old is your son now?
Yeah, he's 9 turning 10 this year.
Okay. Baby number 2?
Working on it.
I got you. So how's married life, brother? How is that treating you?
Cool. So we just had our year too. We just had our year anniversary in October.
Congratulations.
So everything's cool, bro. I think it's definitely nice having another piece of you, like, you feel me, where it's like it's not just all on me now. And it's like it's really somebody in my corner and we got the same goals. If my lights is off, her lights is off. You know what I mean? So we hustle 2 times as harder.
Respect. So what's coming next for WestSide Tut? What do you got?
So we dropping a project every month this year. So that's I'm on a run this year. We're not finna check the numbers. We not finna worry about the views. We not finna do none of that. We finna just drop the whole year. Then I'm gonna look back in January and see how far the growth is. So the next thing we dropping is probably Forever West 2. We're gonna go Forever West 2. And we got
And when's that coming?
that'll be April someday. I don't have an official date, but it'll be April. We got the single 19 dropping next Friday, which is me, Young Jr., Rico the Kid, and Swag the P.
That's dropping when? The 19th of March?
Nah, that's dropping next Friday. It's called 19.
19.
Yep. So that's the immediate next thing going. Me and SS Rich just shot a video yesterday. So to one of the songs off the last project. So that'll be dropping too. So that's like the 2 immediate pieces of content y'all gonna get.
Okay. So, star quality.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it, bro. I mean, you've seen the Instagram post. I've seen the Instagram post. What's your take on that?
He said it wasn't him, which is kind of hard with the leg brace. I don't know how they photoshopped that. But in all actuality, man, whatever his sexual orientation is, I just feel like it's funny we laughing at it and shit. But on a serious note, I just hope he don't it don't get to him mentally and he don't harm himself or nothing like that. Cause shit, he did just have cancer like in his leg or something, right? Not to be funny, but like he did, right? Because I remember he had the leg brace on. So definitely, I think my take of it is like I'm laughing with everybody else. The shit funny, but it's like on a serious note, I just hope he don't take it too hard mentally, whether that's him or not. Especially if it's not him and then he really getting bashed for it. Like I just hope he don't take it and we not hearing like RIP posts or nothing like that crazy.
Right. We definitely wouldn't want to hear anything like that. That would be, completely tragic. Let's dive a little bit deeper on star quality since I brought him up. He's originally from Washington, if I'm not mistaken. But for some reason, there seems to be like a hype around him that he's from Fairfield.
Yeah, I think when he landed in the Bay Area, he landed in Fairfield. So and when it comes to NorCal, you're either from Bay Area or you from SAC. Pretty much everything else is kind of desolate. So I think he attached on to the Bay Area shit. Oh, I'm from Fairfield, and he got he kind of built his name here. Like he got a studio here. He do his podcast and shit here. So I think this is just what he attached to. But as far as my knowledge, he's not originally from here now.
All right, so let's talk about a situation that happened where I happened to be there.
Yeah.
You called me for a music video. It was last minute. I remember I was at home. I was with my kids doing something. And the video was in Fairfield, so it was convenient.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken, it was you. It was Blaster. It was Lil DG.
Yeah.
And it was Big FBM, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, for sure. So that music video got a little crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's talk about it. So from what I remember, just hearing it, I think somebody's gun got stolen.
Yeah, exactly. So like, you shot a lot of music videos for me. I don't do a lot of people, bro.
Right.
I do me and whoever on the song. You feel me?
Right.
So the other dude on the song, everybody was over the location we went to. Like the whole hood was outside, they shooting dice or whatever. So I was against that from the beginning. Like, you feel me? Like when I hang out, I go to hang out. When I'm in business mode, I'm in business mode. If you're not rapping, we don't need to be on rapper time. I don't need 1 million people in my video. So that was already strike one. And especially like you and Blaster, when I bring somebody out, it's like, I don't want nothing to happen to you. You feel me? I know where I'm at. I know what's going to happen if I'm in my hood and something happens. I'm prepared for that. But you, like you said, you kicking it with your kid, bro. You came out to make some money. You didn't come out to be in a shootout. So I always try to make sure it's secure. You know what I mean? I don't bring a lot of people around. I try to just me and whoever I'm with. I don't try to add everything to it. So basically, when we get over there, we in the hood. You was there, shit. Everybody outside, niggas shooting dice. And I guess, you feel me, some shots went off. And when niggas dispersed and came back, my brother gun was missing. You feel me? So I always feel like it was an inside thing. Because if you remember, it was only one shot. It was only a quick boom. It wasn't no, you feel me?
Didn't the window get busted out of that truck?
That's what they try to say, but that was a gunshot though. Whether they shot the window or whatever it was,
Right.
but that was a gunshot for sure. So, with that being said, I always felt like it was a play. It's like, shit, we finna shoot this gun. Niggas gonna scram. And we gonna, you feel me? Whether it probably wasn't even to take the gun. Niggas probably thought the money was gonna be left on the ground because we were shooting dice. And the gun so happened to be there, you feel me? Expensive ass gun. I think it was like a 10 milli or something, a gold one. So boom, that motherfucker get all that happened, long story short, we come back to the spot, the gun missing. Then, like, you know, shit, niggas was on time and niggas was trying to figure out who had that motherfucker, bro. So I definitely apologize to you. And like you said, Blaster was out there, but Blaster was kind of off. Like he wasn't in the dice game when the shit happened. He was standing over there, so he was kind of in the clear by default. You feel me? But I wasn't gonna let nobody touch nobody I brought there. You feel me? I can't speak for everybody else who was there. I don't know who took that motherfucker, but I was definitely adamant that you didn't get searched and Brett didn't get searched. You feel me? So that's what I say on that. But we ended up having a good time. We ended up we moved to Vallejo.
Yeah, I think we went to King's Market and finished the video, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we ended up dispersing. Then we went to they hood in Vallejo because we was shooting dice in their backyard.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah, shit, we went from the hood to the hood, but
right.
but you know, it's like shit, bro. I don't know. That's the shit that happens though, you know, when you, and I know you deal with it a lot being a cameraman, but I always try to just one-on-one, bro. We don't need all these people in the video because I don't know what the fuck they got going.
It wasn't the worst situation that I've dealt with being in the music video. I've definitely had, there were probably about 2 or 3 situations, I'm not going to speak on that, but from what I remember there, I was standing in the middle, dice game going on. I think a shot went off and I just remember the glass breaking. Everybody, I'm looking at everyone's faces and the gun, came up missing. And do you think it had something to do with just so many different people from so many different cities coming together and it just being a whole bunch of people that weren't really associated with each other?
Yeah, and I feel like I don't want to get too much into politics, but like with my side now, and I'm pretty sure the whole Fairfield though, it's like the young generation isn't really connected to the old generation. So it's like the lines of the hood has blurred. Like, you feel me? Grande used to be Grande. The West used to be West. Now it's like it might be 4 different gangs in Grande and they all beefing with each other. It might be 4, like, you feel me? So it's a lot of shit going on where it's like these all supposed to be the little homies, you feel me? But these niggas is from Grande, these niggas from everywhere, but they supposed to be from the West. So it's like I really don't, you feel me? Like, I kind of stay away from that too, because it's like the loyalty ain't there. If it was the people I grew up with, that gun when it came up missing. And that was one of my things before we even went over there. I'm like, bro, we don't, whether they're the little niggas or not saying, I don't know who took the gun, but you feel me? I'm like, it's too many moving parts, bro, and niggas ain't got no love for us like that. If a nigga steal from you, he'll kill you, you feel me, for the right price. So I don't know. That shit just be like you said though, too many people and the loyalty ain't there. That nigga can't even leave his gun on the ground. Like, come on, bro.
All right, Tut. What you got coming next, bro? Anything else you want to let the people know before we get up out of here?
Man, like I said, we dropping a project every fucking month this year. So I think the big ones to be excited about is me and SS Rich just finished up our collab tape. Me and Joc finna drop that deluxe. And then probably like the 2 big ones. And then I got a lot of features. I'm gonna just start letting. So this whole year I got probably 1,000 songs in the tuck. I'm just clearing the motherfuckers out and making way for the big one. So we got more shit coming with Lil Bean. Probably some shit coming with Zay Bang. Who else we got? I got so much shit I just have to go through it. But yeah, we definitely got a lot of projects. You're gonna be hearing a lot from me this year.
Where can the people find you at?
Man, you can find me on Instagram at YoungTut1, YOUNGTUT, the number 1. And then that's pretty much the same for everything. YouTube, WestSide Tut. One word, WestSide, and then Tut, TUT.